Southampton are the early leaders in the Premier League. Who would have thought that at the start of the season? And you guys were thinking that was stupid for losing that UEFA Super Cup against them all that time ago. 2 North London Derbies today. Yeah, that's right, 2. And they're both against Tottenham. So, what's that all about? Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and part 4 of Season 2 of Life After Wenger. And that's right, we have got 2 North London derbies today. We've got one in the Barclays Premier League, and then we've got one in the EFL Cup 4th round. I couldn't really resist. I was meant to do the Juventus game, but yeah, Tottenham is somewhat of a big deal when you're Arsenal. So you can see Romelu Lukaku's had a great run of form. We played Man United and Fenerbahce in the last episode, I believe. And since then, you can see we've done all right. We beat Swansea 3-0. We beat Man United again 3-2 in the EFL Cup 3rd round. A brilliant game that. Zlatan Ibrahimovic getting us back on level terms in that one. We then beat Norwich 2-0 in the league. Lukaku and Ibra again. And then Feyenoord were beat 4-0. Lukaku, Thuram, Koeman and Welbeck scoring there. We then lost 1-0 to Newcastle after a little bit of... well, it wasn't a little bit of a break, I'm telling a lie. We lost against Newcastle. It was a poor performance. But we bounced back with a 2-0 win against Brighton, with Lukaku getting both goals there. And then we drew against Juventus 2-2. Lukaku and Barkley scoring there, but we were 2-0 down in that game. So in the Premier League table, as I said, Southampton are the early leaders. They won the first 8 games. They have just lost one against Man City, but we're 3 points adrift of them. And if they keep up this sort of form, they are going to be title contenders. They're already 6 points clear of Man United in 5th, so they're looking like a Champions League team at the moment. But, you know, Southampton, I think they've got a bit of a tough run coming up. At some point, they've got Chelsea. They're actually spread out, so they've got a good chance, in my opinion. They're doing alright in the Champions League because they won the Europa League. They're second in their group, drawn with Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid, so that's going to be a tough one for them. Anyway, we are top of our group in the Champions League, 7 from 9, so that shouldn't be too difficult to get out from there. Yeah, let's have a look at squad performances. We haven't done that this season yet. Top goal scorer is Romelu Lukaku with 13 from 11 starts. We've then got Ibra with 7 from 5 starts, and then it goes down to Barkley with 3. Top assists is Dimitri Payet with 7. That's quite a surprise to me. And then Cazorla with 4, and Thuram, Walcott and Ibra with 3. Top average rating is Virgil van Dijk with a 7.68, and then Luke Shaw with a 7.46, and a couple of 7.45s for Bellerin and Koscielny. So, right then, let's breathe. Let's have a look at the team for today. We've got Cech in goal, we've got Bellerin, Koscielny, Van Dijk and Shaw in defence. We've got Ramsey and Barkley in the middle, with Thuram starting behind, Thuram, Özil and Payet starting behind Romelu Lukaku up front. So, let's get into it. It's going to be a tough game against Tottenham Hotspur, the big rivals, and, you know, they're 3rd in the league at the moment, I think, so they were the team that ran us closest to the title last year, so they're going to be a tough team, and it is a massive game today. If they beat us, they go above us in the league, and they become the challengers to Southampton, but that was almost very poor. But we can win today. Hopefully we will win today and get a bit of daylight between us and Tottenham. Here's Thuram forward to Bellerin into the middle, and well caught by Lloris. Payet was coming in there. Here's Lukaku, now Barkley. That was poor. That was poor. Dele Alli into the middle, and Christian Eriksen puts it in the back of the net, and it's 1-0 Tottenham. And that'll put them up to 2nd in the table, only a point behind Southampton, and that'll drop us to 3rd, 3 points adrift. So ideally we want to win this, because we could end the episode as low as 4th, depending on how Man City do in their game. But Cech maybe should have done a bit better, but we were just caught on the break, simple as that. Here's Harry Kane now. Good tackle by Ramsey. Dele Alli fault out. Harry Kane, and it's 2-0. It's 2-0 after 9 minutes. This isn't good. This really isn't good. They've carved us open. That is terrible. Harry Kane has made it 2-0. Oh dear. 3-0 is not comebackable, if that's a word. Here's Vertonghen now. Eriksen. Luan. Harry Kane has made it 3. Within 15 minutes, we've been torn apart here. This is terrible. What has happened here? We've just been kind of blown away by Tottenham here. We haven't really had a chance to make any tactical tweaks or anything like that. So we're hopefully going to get a couple of goals back before half-time. But it's really looking a sorry performance. Oh, Eriksen nearly made it 4 there. And that would have been embarrassing. That really would have been. Here's Koscielny. Now Ozil. Lamela. Oh, how did Harry Kane miss? He should have had his hat-trick. That was a horrendous miss. Payet. Here's Shaw. Now Bellerin. Forward to R02 ran, but Rose snuffs it out. Vertonghen away to Luan. Rose. That's forward to Kane. No, not again. Here's Lamela. Kane. Kyle Walker. Too much space, and Eriksen has made it 4. What is going on here? It's 4-0. Payet into the middle. And Lukaku. Come on. 4-1. The comeback's on here. It's only half an hour gone. We've still got 60 minutes to go. Romelu Lukaku with 1 goal back, continuing his brilliant streak of goals. But we're going to run through to half time now, and we'll probably make a bit of a tactical change here, because some players are just not performing whatsoever, giving them a massive rollicking at half time. Change to the 4-3-1-2. I mean, Thuram's not been too bad. Who's been the worst? Barkley. You're coming off, son. Thuram's going to go there. Payet will swap with him. Like that and like that, maybe. Yeah, that works. I mean, Aaron Ramsey's been crap as well, so bring on Brozovic. I'm going to bring on Ibra. Luke Shaw's been rubbish. We were saying he was one of the players of the season earlier on. Can Payet play there a bit better? Yeah, I think he can. So we'll play Ozil back in behind the striker and play Ibra and Lukaku up front. Surely that's going to be a lethal combination to get us back into this. But here's Ibra now, Ozil. We need a couple of goals, and fast, if we're to get back into this. Shaw, now Payet, Brozovic, forward to Lukaku. 4-2. Come on. Come on. Brozovic with the through ball. He hasn't really featured too much, but we have got a lot of midfield depth, so that's why he hasn't really been in the team. We're going to go attacking now. We're just going to have to do something to get back into this. Move these forward a bit, play them as complete wing backs. I'm going to move Payet there. I'm going to move Arda Turan there. I'm going to play him as an advanced playmaker on support and play him as an inside forward, of course. And we're going to hit early crosses, pump the ball into the box, roam from positions, be expressive, get stuck in, play a bit wider, higher tempo, push higher up. Let's get back into this, boys. Özil's having a terrible game. I'm going to bring Ozil off and bring on Kingsley Coman and swap him with Dimitri Payet and swap him with him and play him as that and him as that. And here we go. Come on. Here's Arda. Now Luke Shaw into the middle. Brozovic, Arda, Turan and Lukaku's got his hat-trick. It's 4-3. Come on. Come on, boys. Brozovic to Turan, and then Turan got it in, and Lukaku has made it 4-3. We've got 7 minutes to go here to get another goal and get that draw, which would feel like a massive victory. Come on. We're going to go overload. We're going to tell everybody to push forward. I don't know what to do here. We're just going to do everything possible to do this. Winger on attack. This is ridiculous. What a ridiculous tactic. Come on. Oh, it's full time. 4-3, but we gave it a good fist at the end there. Romelu Lukaku's hat-trick. Not enough, unfortunately, and it was just a terrible half an hour for us, and we didn't wake up, and we've been beaten by Tottenham, our big rivals in the league. The scoreline flatters us massively, and we now have to play them again in a couple of days' time and try and get through to the quarter-final of the EFL Cup. So I'll see you guys when we get there. So a couple of changes have been made since that horrible drubbing. No defensive ones, surprisingly, but Brozovic comes in the midfield because he looked promising in the last game, and we've brought in Coleman, Ibra and Payet behind Lukaku today. So yeah, it's a tough one, but we are at home, so I think we are the favourites in this one. So yeah, that's their team. We're not going to click on any of them, but they've named a pretty strong team as well, so this is going to be interesting. Can we get revenge on Tottenham? But I just can't believe that first 30 minutes against them in the last game. 4-0 down, that was just horrendous. But hopefully we can go out and get some revenge today, and we've had a completely boring first half. Absolutely no highlights whatsoever. And yeah, not exactly good, is it? Far from pleased with that. We should be going out there, scoring a couple of goals just to tell them, you know, we are a team, we are going to beat you at the end of the season. Here's Ibra now forward to Lukaku, who scores again. That's his 17th goal of the season, his 4th in 2 games against Tottenham. And that's a good little well-worked goal. Payet with the assist, and Lukaku makes it 1-0. 60 minutes gone. We are going to make a change. We're going to bring Brozovic off because he's on a yellow card, and we don't want to get anybody sent off in this game. Baldi, well wide. 70 minutes gone now. Luke Shaw's been booked as usual. We're going to bring him off actually and put Gibbs on. Ibra, Virgil van Dijk. Oh, he has Solomon Rondon. Oh dear, and Son Heung-min has just scored. I don't know who made the mistake there. I feel like it was Bellerin. It was. And Czech couldn't keep it out, and it's 1-1, and surely this isn't going to go to extra time. Cazorla, now Coleman, Koscielny, Virgil van Dijk, Cazorla, Bellerin, Coleman. Not good enough. Coleman again. Forward to Bellerin into the middle. He makes up for it. Payet with the goal there. 2-1. 80 minutes gone, and well, Bellerin made up for his horrendous mistake with that beautiful cross onto the foot of Dimitri Payet, and it's 2-1, and we're ahead in this game now, and looking good. They've only really had the one chance. Here's Payet, Cazorla, Ibra, Cazorla, Ibra again, forward to Lukaku, should have scored. Pardon me. Ibra's going to come off actually, and we're going to put Aaron Ramsey in behind the striker and see how he does. He hasn't had a very good season. He hasn't played much, but when he has played, he hasn't been brilliant. So Aaron Ramsey's days as an Arsenal sort of staple could be coming to an end fairly soon. But we're through to the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup, which is good. We're the holders of the competition. I don't know who we'll be playing, but I'm glad we got over the line in that game. So, when shall we come back then? That is the question. Shall we come back for... why not? Let's come back for Man City and Feyenoord in the next episode. 2 big away matches. That's certainly going to be a difficult time, a difficult task. We have got the Club World Cup around that time as well, so it might change. You never know. I do plan on showing the whole of the Club World Cup in one episode. But if you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like. It was a bit of a roller coaster ride in that first game, and we almost came back, but couldn't quite pull it off. But we're third in the league at the end of the episode, despite defeat. Man City must have got beat as well, so it's all closed up at the top because Southampton have obviously been beaten. So that's certainly interesting. Anyway, if you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like. Really, really does help the channel, and we're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, and the sooner we can hit that, the better. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.